coffeehouses like this one exist throughout the country.
On this fine day, we'd like to read some of our poetry to you. Here, and this is important, instead of clapping, we snap. After the reading of poems, let's tell you a little bit about our first poem.
The first poem you're going to hear is the I Am poem, which is a descriptive poem describing who you are as a person and an individual. Jared will be sharing his I Am poem. Remember to save your snaps until the reader is done.
Hello, I am Jared, and this is my poem, Who I Am. I am creative and intelligent. I wonder why there are so many mean people. I hear my phone alarm ring to go to school. I see the bright sun in the morning. I want the world to be a better place. I am creative and intelligent. I pretend to be a comedian to entertain others. I feel happy when others are smiling. I touch my soft pillow as I drift off to sleep. I worry about my future and how I will turn out. I cry when other people are sad. I am creative and intelligent. I understand that hard work is the only way to get to my dreams. I believe that everyone has a choice, and no one can tell them they don't. I dream of helping people everywhere. I try to brighten up other people's days. I hope people remember me for helping others and the world. I am a dog, man's best friend, and I need people in my life. I am creative and intelligent.
Very insightful. I feel like I know you a little bit better now. Our next poem is called the Life Simile Metaphor poem. That compares your life to something. For example, life is a highway with many roads to choose from, or life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Our readers will be Sean, Sydney, and Annalise.
I'm Sean. This is my poem, Life is a Fire. Life is a fire. It rages on and on, never ending unless you stop it. Not knowing when it will happen is very dangerous, destroying everything in its path. It can destroy anything, but it can be very vulnerable on the inside. When it stops, it leaves an imprint, but it sparks new life, and then it rages on and on and on again. Life is a fire, always going, never stopping, raging like a bull, and unstoppable like a superhero.
I'm Sydney, and my poem is settled in that journey. Life is like a journey with a lot of short and quick turns. There are many hard outcomes that you must face to get through every day. A journey could be an amazing experience, or it could be a tragic one. In a journey, friends are some of the best things to have, if you can rely on them for help. Working together is significant. Without others, you might get sucked into the wrong place. You may have to sacrifice a few things for others just to keep going. A journey can have its hard times, like when life makes you run for your money. But in the end, there's always some sort of goal to achieve, which you've put forth all your hard effort to get to this entire time. Life is like a journey. You never know what you're going to get.
I'm Annalise, and my poem is titled What is Life? Life is an elliptical. Keep going. Don't lose hope. Find your passion. I hear these things constantly whispered in my ear. An elliptical is a series of repetitive movement. Life is a repetition of changes in routine sometimes. Getting on an elliptical is a choice, and working out can change your future. Everything you do in life is a choice and will affect your outcome. Make the decision to keep working for what you deserve. Hard work. The elliptical pushes every muscle in your body to make you tired. Even when discouraged, life forces you to compete with yourself to keep going. Life throws curveballs at you and expects you to persevere. The control box for our lives are yet to be found. Life is about choices. Life is an elliptical.
That was perfect. These poems make me think about what my life means. Now, this next one is a simple poem that has a lot of meaning. Have you ever heard of a haiku poem? Well, I like to think of these poems as a haiku's older brother or sister. It is a Japanese poem called the tanka. It is 5 lines, and it follows the 5-7-5-7-7 syllable pattern. Here to read some tankas for you are Tommy, Emily, and Laura.
water, swim in the water, cold, refreshing blue water. Water feels so good. Just away out blue water while swallowing your bowl. And baseball. Baseball's a great game. Baseball is a big surprise. You could win or lose, the baseball will run away, but will make a great play.
Hi, I'm Emily, and these are my poems. First one's called Crying Sky. Lightning flashes bright, thunder growled in the night, wind howled despair, shining blue skies fade to gray. The sky sheds tears upon the earth. And the second one is called Two Worlds. Worlds of different kinds, both two sides of the same coin, each half of our mind, a world full of beauty and light, and a world withered and dead.
Hi, I'm Laura, and my first poem is called Gloomy Day. Rain smacking the earth, trees quivering in the wind, clouds crying teardrops, an explosion of thunder, silence as the sun emerges. And my second poem is called Sea Canary. Belugas so wide, swimming in the sea so bright, leaping from the deep, whales as white as fresh powder, swimming very peacefully. Short poem, but very powerful. You know how the saying goes, I guess good things do come in small packages. For our next reading, we'd like to introduce the sonnet. This poem is not an easy one to write. Well, William Shakespeare wrote more than 100 of these poems. It consists of 14 lines with 10 syllables, and every other line needs to rhyme. When you put 3 quatrains plus a couplet, you have a sonnet. Now give it up for Jessica, Veronica, Noah, and Amber.
I'm Jessica, and my poem is called The Party of Your Year. Birthdays are that special day of the year where friends and family gather around to celebrate another year and cheer. But birthday parties are the realest time. Birthday parties are always fun and play. You're bested with your family and friends. Bashing piñatas and swimming all day, you wish that this stirring day never ends. After the fun, your mom brings out the cake and lights the colorful candles to sing. You gobble up the cake without a break. Presents are brought to you just like a king. Treasure your birthday, and if you do then, the party of your year will come again.
So I'm Veronica, my poem's called My Favorite Place. Animals all in their certain places, people coming from far to look and see. While everybody has happy faces, watching some animals play in the tree. Exhibits all over with poop to smell, you never know what new thing you may see. While making memories that you can tell, brothers and sisters all walking with me. So many exhibits to learn and see. Mine's lying out in the happy evening sun. Seeing animals is so cool to me. Looking at the face details is so fun. The sun is setting, it's time to go. Sadly walking, hoping time to go slow.
My name is Noah, and my poem's called Mouthwatering. Loving that juicy carne asada, nobody wants that fake Taco Bell food. Yummy, I want to throw a fiesta. Mexican food gives a good attitude. You have not lived until you have tried it, the beautiful blend of rice and black beans that gives you a hard time on the toilet. Necessary to have at any means, the graze is on Cinco de Mayo, dreaming of having salted chips and dip, the delicious double stuffed burrito. So good, you better leave a decent tip. I assume you're this you are starving, and when finished, you'll feel amazing.
Hey, Jeff. I'm Amber, and my poem is called Road to the Lake. Stuff the suitcase to the absolute rim. Getting hectic, packing up everything. Finally, we're ready. Can't wait to swim. Try to fill in. Are we there yet? Questioning, gazing out the window so anxiously. These hours seem to pass by at a snail's pace. Dozing off. Can't wait, Miss Abby. We're here. Mom yells to unpack the suitcase. But we must not waste any time. Let's go. Throw on the swimsuits, get down to the dock. Falling in the water like dummies. Cool water, hot sun, and just some small talk. Jet skiing, boating, oh, just so much fun. Vacation over, but it just begun.
Now, this next type of poem you may all be familiar with. It's called a rap. And with these poems, they must rhyme. The beats must flow with the words. Lil Wayne, Drake, Kanye West have nothing on these cool MCs. Give it up for Josh, a.k.a. Big Hustler, Ashley, John, a.k.a. Papa Franku, and Danessa, a.k.a. DJ Double B.
I'm Josh, aka Big Hustler. This is my rap. 4 steps for hustling. Okay, so there are only 4 steps to be a good rapper. If you only have 3, you can really be a trapper. Step 1, you must go to spit flames. Give it something to go, remember your name. Step 2, you gotta look fresh. Get some nice clothes to cover your flesh. Step 3, you need to find a beat that'll make everybody get down in the seats. Step 4, you gotta be creative. And you need to make sure your beats are innovative. With these 4 steps, you can be a beast. Follow these 4 steps and be known as a rap beast.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and this is the Paul rap. It's dedicated to the cast and crew of Beauty and the Beast. Paul is a guy that works at Oberweis. Paul is really, 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 really nice. Paul is cool just like ice cream. When we're at Oberweis, we really like to scream. When I say Paul, you say Paul. Paul is the coolest of them all. We screamed his name super duper loud. He's so famous, he draws a big crowd. He must be amazing because he tolerates us. It's really surprising that he doesn't hate us. When I say Paul, you say Paul. Paul is the coolest of them all. The Paul rap is not about anyone's transportation.
John, if top Frank, this is the rice balls rap. Rice balls, they're the best. Rice has been compressed. They're an essential part of the Asian cuisine. They're delicious, just have lean. You can have my rice. I eat my rice with big bites. Rice balls are great. You throw the rice in the pot and then you wait. Why would you have spaghetti and meatballs when you can have rice balls? Pink guy loves them and so do I. They're just as good as pie.
Okay, this is my rap. Pancakes are better than you. My dad makes best pancakes by far. Throw some jelly on them from a jar. Have some eggs or bacon on the side. Everyone loves them countrywide. Put some berries on them or even chocolate chips. When pancakes are for breakfast, you can do some flips. Burnt pancakes are so gross if you're lactose. Drink some orange juice if you're lactose. Have fun with them, make them different shapes. They're much better than crepes. Pancakes are my other half. Take them to the office staff. If you don't like pancakes, you're dead to me, so let's have a pancakes free.
Yeah, those rhymes really had me moving and shaking my head to the beat. If you think of the color black, you might think of the night. Think of the color green, and you might think of money. Think of the color blue, and you might think of the sky. Colors are an important part of our lives. These next readers will express what a color means to them in a color poem. So give it for Austin, Hakeem, Alex, and Claire. We'll be talking about the colors brown, yellow, blue, and gray.
It's my poem. It's called Brown. It's called Different. Brown is the color of something great, but also the color of leftover waste. Brown is the color of soft like fudge, a simple light that no one could judge. Brown is the color of tired hard work, just after an exhausted day of sweaty brown work. Brown is the color of monkey mud pie, a pie that'll make your taste buds cry. Brown is the color of the warm high season, when people stuff their face for no good reason. Brown is the color of your close teddy bear, and I don't know, make you always care. Brown is the color of a hot steamy coffee, a smooth drink that will make you bossy. Brown is the color of fallen leaves, the color of death that everyone grieves.
I'm Kate, and I'm going to get off on this one. Yellow is the color of the sun. Waking up, realizing you're going to have some fun. Yellow brings people out in the sunlight to experience much delight in the daylight. Yellow helps sunflowers sprout as yellow bees buzz around. Yellow is the color of a banana. It's a treat that you'll go wild for. Yellow is the color of an andrew stone. It will soothe your mind. Yellow is the color that shines the brightest, knowing that you'll live life to its fullest.
I'm going to be reading Unveiling of Blue. In the summertime, blue flies around, singing and dancing, sometimes laying on the ground. Blue is about when your feelings are poured out, and in the waves it flows through, sometimes known as the morning dew.
Blue is the feeling of despair when there's someone for whom you care. Blue is an icy cold stare, a chill you get when you fly through the air. It is refreshing and it brings up your spirits. It's in the paint when you go to smear it. It loves and regrets all at the same time. It can be as silent as a mind. But blue has no feeling ever until you open your eyes and you start to get clever.
I'm clear and I'm doing captivating gray. Gray is the color of the glimmering moon against the dark night sky. Gray is the color of a pricking pin as it pricks your skin. Gray is the color of cold concrete under your shoes. Gray is the color of the vast elephant's trunk as it blares its warning call. Gray is the color of the hidden wolf's fur as it chases after the frightened deer. Gray is the color of a shining spoon against the table. Gray is the color of bone-chilling fog as it creeps over the lake. Gray is the color of the tiny bird's feathers as it flies away. Gray is the color of the old woman's hair as she sits in silence. Gray is the color of the ancient castle walls hidden away in the mountains.
Man, those colors sure made me think about the rainbow. What would the world be without colors? So for our last poem of the morning, we'll be showcasing free verse. Free verse poetry is an expression without any particular rules. So give it up for Joseph, Matthew, Todd, and me. If only I could go back in time, I would go to the 80s. I would see the arcades and I would watch the movies about busting ghosts and going back in time. If only I could go back in time, I would go to 1850. Caravans would be rushing west in search of a shiny yellow rock in hopes of striking it rich. If only I could go back in time, I would go to 1775. I would watch the redcoats patrol the streets. I would meet people with powdered wigs and maybe even the first president. If only I could go back in time, I would go to 1237. I would read about the Mongols, I would hear about the Mongols, and maybe I'd even see some. If only I could go forward in time, because the Mongols aren't as cool as I thought they were.
My name is Joseph, and my poem is If Only Life Was Easy. If only pursuing your dreams were easy. Could have lived your life without trying. But how could you learn without trying? Isn't life meant to be hard? Aren't you supposed to be needing from other people? If only being the top % of your high school was as easy as the growth of grass in the springtime. You could have gotten scholarships and accepted to many universities. However, being the top % means that you must be different from 99%. Meaning that it must take effort, hard work, failures, and a huge amount of burden. Being the top is hard is not easy. Life isn't meant to be easy. If only working hard were easy as a walk in the park. You could have been hanging out with your friends while sustaining a good grade. But working hard was not meant to be easy. It was meant to be tough. It was born to be tough, because this is what separates you from other people. If working hard were easy, everyone would do it.
Hello, my name is Matthew, and my poem name is called The Younger Brother. Having a younger brother is a wonderful thing, although him being on the internet causes horrible pain. Your brother will try to be like you, even when he is as young as 2. Your brother will always be there, but you better beware. Your brother may be better than you at some stuff, but that doesn't mean you should get jealous and rough. You should always love your brother, for you won't have another. Someday your younger brother will pass away, so make sure he has the best life before that day.
Hi, my name is Todd, and my poem is called Emotions. If only emotions weren't so hard to suppress, keeping them silent is the way to impress. If only other people wouldn't expect me to just take a shot to the heart and then fall right. But if only I'd known how far down I'd fallen, maybe the landing wouldn't have been any farther. If only emotions didn't come in rapid succession, anger, disgust, hatred, and depression. If only I had some sort of protection, a way to show everyone negativity protection. If only life were a way of sun in the rain, then maybe emotions wouldn't bring such things. If only it wasn't so hard to forget things that people have said behind your back, then maybe it wouldn't get them upset if you figure stuff out and tell it around. Maybe it's best to let it go down. If only that happened, it would ground. But if it does, then it falls, but it doesn't get forgotten. Only the meaning of this wouldn't get forgotten. Heck, that'd be something. Because if only I didn't have as much hatred shoved at me. Hatred shoved. Maybe I'd be a bit more happy. Only my writing weren't so dark. I'd be lying straight up, so the truth came out and shut off the phone. Only nobody would around, hear what you said, and maybe people wouldn't turn a blind eye to you. Only that mattered to people around me, and maybe, just maybe, I'd have a brighter day. Only that were true. There's more you could tell. I'm try hiding in light because everyone can tell. If only people weren't listening to every word you said, didn't look at every action you took, when they wouldn't turn a blind eye and present a deaf ear, when they bothered with caring a little more, and maybe they wouldn't slam shut the door. If they didn't leave you standing with what they would say, then maybe you just need to turn emotions away. If only life were as easy as writing a book, people would bother giving more than a look. If only life weren't so difficult then, maybe people wouldn't judge us on how we are. If only there wasn't a way to mess up, then emotions wouldn't affect anything, would they? If only sadness didn't come with 2020, then maybe it wouldn't drag us down. If only lies didn't spread around, then maybe life would be a bit more profound.
We hope you enjoyed the presentations during our 14th annual anniversary celebration. We truly do enjoy sharing our thoughts and feelings through poetry. Also, thanks for being a respectful and attentive audience.
We'll leave you with one final quote from Carl Sandburg. Poetry is an echo asking a shadow to dance. So we encourage you to write and read poetry. It's good for the soul. We hope to see you again.
All right, I want to echo what the host said. You guys were a good audience. Thank you for being attentive. Thank you for giving me a good preview of next year. Some of you will have me next year. All right, so who's who? Or well, we'll say Jansen go first. Jansen. What do you say? I teach these are Accelerate ELA, and I teach humanities. I teach 2 sections of regular humanities, and then 1 section of Accelerate. So you might get me.